agree that the design of this phone is exceptional. In fact, I actually think it's iconic. The way that it looks, the transparent back, it's stunning. Really is stunning. And I take my hat off. As a fellow designer, I take my hat off to the people that designed this phone, because if I was to start a company today that made phones, I would do this or do something similar to this. And you know, when you get the nothing experience, so I managed to get it from the store in London. I went to the London store. I actually walked in, bought the phone, all that kind of stuff. Really good. It's a really nice experience. When I went in there, get the packaging and all that kind of stuff, the entire experience is fantastic. It's really, really good from that side of things. And then you open it and then you turn it on. Now, when I first turned this nothing phone on, I got an error message saying Android was not installed properly. And I had to press up on the volume up one, and then I had to press the power button in order to do that. So that's what I'm saying. The experience with this phone is really, really good. Nothing OS is fantastic. It's a really good phone. But the problem is that it's Android underneath. And, you know, I think that there's never going to be a classy competitor to Apple unless somebody has the brave balls to go out there and make their own mobile OS. I think Android's done. It's toast. I think the architecture is rubbish. I think from a software perspective, it doesn't add up. I think the apps that run on it aren't fantastic either. I think there's a real gap in the market and a real opportunity for someone to be brave enough to say, this is our new approach. Yes, it will launch with no apps. Yes, we will get developers. Yes, the popularity. I think somebody needs to do that. And if nothing is that company, then they may have a very exciting future. But unfortunately, I feel slightly concerned that they're not that company, and that all we're going to get is really stunning phones with a really stunning skin for Android, but that's all. And, you know, with all that being said, I must say I have been picking this up more than I thought I would. I didn't think that I would be using this phone that much. I thought I'd be using it for development, which is the reason why I bought it. But I didn't really feel like I'd be using it on a daily basis. And I have to say that I have used it on a daily basis, and I actually go to pick it up sometimes more than my iPhone. It is a really nice experience. And I think the main thing that makes this phone feel nice to use is the fact that, you know, it's stunning from that perspective. It's unique with the glyphs on the back. But really, it just feels nice in your hand. They've done a really good job with the build quality as well. It's probably the best built Android phone I've ever used. You know, there's no plastic. It really is aluminium and glass on the back, and etc., etc. But again, going back to it, Android's problem, nothing's problem, anybody's problem is software related. It's all software related. The hardware is really stunning, and I'm sure the Samsung hardware is really stunning, and I'm sure loads of other hardware is really stunning. But the software, the code that runs on these devices, it's just not up to scratch really. It's just not there. But it could be, and that's why I'm excited about it. But I have to say, you know, being a British company, being a British person, I'm very excited by Nothing. I think they've got lots of cool and exciting opportunities to come, really, and I think they can go on and do massive things. I think they are the company that could really go and compete with Apple, but I think they've just got to get that software tuning right, or even build their own OS. Because if they build their own OS, I'll switch. 100% I'll switch. And as a developer, I'll develop. So if you're watching, Carl, I'll develop for your new OS if that's the direction that you go in. Because I feel like that's the one step that we need to get a real bespoke person. I don't know why I said person. Real bespoke company that can compete with Apple. So, yeah. That's my thoughts and my feelings on the Nothing Phone 2. But like I said, the thing that surprised me the most, and I think it's just because of how boring iOS has become. Like, Apple's done a few things here and there, but overall iOS is still pretty boring. The customization, all that kind of stuff, it's good fun to use. You know, I think most people should try both, and that's why I've got both now, which is great. Well, look, it's been a while since I've made a video, so thank you for watching if you made it to this far. And the exciting thing is that this video is actually filmed on my iPhone 15 Pro. So, you know, the quality I think is pretty exceptional, and that's all from an iPhone. which is really exciting as well. I'm not going to do an iPhone review like I normally do because I'm getting bored of that kind of stuff. And really, I'm going to think about doing some other things other than tech, because tech is a bit laborious and expensive in order to go and make the videos and all that kind of stuff. But look, if you made it this far and you came to the end, thank you very much for watching. And hopefully I'll catch you around for one of my other videos. I don't know what that will be or what it will be on in the future. So thank you very much.